Hey guys, welcome back to my super hard mode adventure mode playthrough. If you haven't watched the previous two episodes, basically I'm going through all the single player content in this game and playing it on an unused super hard mode difficulty I found. Well, actually I shouldn't say adventure, I'm doing all the single player content. But for now we're doing adventure. I feel like, at least for adventure mode's trophy races, this is going to be the hardest part of the run. The tracks are kind of technical, and there's no blue fire. Once we get to like Polar Pass and Engine Labs and all that shit, I imagine it's going to be pretty easy. I'll mention that I'm not doing any shortcuts, because it trivializes it a little too much. Regardless how fast these CPUs go, if you're doing shortcuts that are cutting large sections of track and they're not going to keep up. But if I play the race, quote-unquote, normally, it'll be a little more balanced, I think. This race is actually, like, decently close, for example. Like, if I were doing all the shortcuts, this would be nothing. And that wouldn't be very interesting to watch, so... I don't know why I was just holding on to that shield, not using it. Could have avoided getting clocked if I'd done that. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Not as much lag on the podiums this time. Something with Cortex must have been doing it. Or the hub, maybe. The Lost Runes hub.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
If I had to guess, either this race coming up, Dragon Mines, or Tiny Arena is going to be the hardest track in adventure mode. It's really technical, and well, there's no shortcuts in Dragon Mines' case, and also just there isn't shortcuts on Tiny Arena, so this would probably be where the difficulty peaks for trophies. This has got to be one of my least favorite tracks in the whole game. I can't stand it. I don't know what it is. Like, really curvy and cornery, and the mineshaft sucks. Pulsed makes it bearable, but still, it's kind of annoying to, like, be at the mercy of cycles that much. It's also one of those tracks I find that even, like, with proper drifting, I have a hard time keeping fire on it. I feel like the reserves are just really tight. Man, doing that spiral, man, that sucks as well. Not used to that. Oh god. And I'm fucking really doing shit. There's no way I fucking lose this. Come on. Why'd I have to lose fire at the end of the lap there? Oh god, okay. Oh, we can do it. Yes! Okay! CPU fucks up. Nice. No orbs or clocks, please! Hell yeah. Okay. That was not bad. That was actually an engaging race, I think. Oh, never mind. It's lagging pretty good. Okay. Maybe Tiny Arena will be a challenge. Oh wait, Polar Pass is next. That's right. I always think that Polar Pass is going to be the last track because every other is the only Blue Fire track in this area, and all the rest of the tracks are Blue Fire. So you'd think that like, oh, this would be like the end of it, but no, I guess not. Okay, Polar Pass. Unfortunately, I think this isn't going to be very much of a engaging race. I don't think any of the Blue Fire tracks are. I'm not going to do shortcuts, but I'm also not going to deprive myself of Blue Fire. That would just be pushing it a little too much, I think. Wouldn't be playing the game really anymore. Be playing it kind of just deliberately scrubby. I mean, you know, if I keep getting orbed and clocked, it might. Game does have a tendency to do that when you have Blue Fire on this difficulty. But it's really hit and miss whether it decides to do that or not, for whatever reason. Okay. Hit, I guess, not miss. I still wonder if that's a coincidence that it happens, or if the game is actually coded to do that on this difficulty. That would make sense. Like if I were developing this game and I were like, you know what, I want a difficulty that's really hard for players. Like pro players. Well, actually no, what I would have done is made the CPUs faster. Hint hint to a mod I'm working on playthrough coming after this. But just killing the player's Blue Fire anytime they get it will also do the trick. Just clock them or orb them every time they hit a Blue Fire pad. Kind of cheap, but at the same time, gets the job done. Doesn't seem to happen every time though. But it does coincidentally always seem to be after a Blue Fire pad. Or a Soul pad. Like Inferno Island, the first boost pad, they almost always do that too. Every lap almost. That was painless. Alright, hopefully Tiny Arena doesn't disappoint. I really hope this is like a really hard race.
Congratulations! You win a trophy!
This track is such a grind. Just the length and the lack of like any shortcuts. This track is just pure good driving in every game mode. Like time trial, it's got to be one of the tracks with the most like time save opportunities. All the corners. We can look at the top times for Tiny Arena, and you'll see more variance in most tracks in the game. I'm pretty sure. Play this game online. Especially playing ranked, 5 laps of this feels like a fucking endurance race compared to most things in the game. But it's nice, it's like a tense race. All the players actually get pretty spaced out after all the item bullshit across 5 laps of this. Doesn't feel like a track with lots of upsets when you're doing that, but definitely a test of endurance. Okay, this might be a close race then. And Cortex is on my ass. God, this game feels amazing at 60 FPS. Whenever I go back to play it in 30, it's weird. It's like the rhythm is still there, but it just feels a little more difficult to maneuver the cart the way you want. Well, unfortunately that wasn't too intensive a race, but at least we have the nutty boss race to look forward to. Komodo Joe, what does he do? He throws TNTs and he also lays nitros, I think, right? Yeah. Wonder if he's gonna do one or the other the entire time. Not sure how that's gonna work. Throwing TNTs would probably be more entertaining. Nitros, okay. Oh, he does nitros first and then he throws TNTs, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, I'll probably do shortcuts here just because this race is basically a write-off. Gotta be careful not to get the game crash here. There's too many of these on screen and he hits them, it'll actually freeze the game. It's actually staying inside the track better than most of them do.
You're not so slow after all. Surprised me, you did.
I always liked Komodo Joe. I thought he was a cool character. Oh, we got one of the render glitches again. This time it's all black. Nice. Well, good timing. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time we'll do the Citadel City races and Oxide as well. We'll do that both in one part. Have a good one.